Hall of Legends is kind of in a holding pattern now that most people have kind of finished out their gallery and their collection, and we don't have anything unlocking until August 8th. So I've got a few tips that are kind of common sense, but a lot of people are missing them, so you want to check this out. Guys, finally HeSleeps here, back again with another FC Mobile video. Make sure you subscribe here on the channel. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. It does make a big difference for me. That way you never miss when any of these guides go live. Plus, make sure you follow along on Twitch, where we still stream the game. Okay, so Hall of Legends, we finished out week 1, and a lot of people have already completed their icon collection and their gallery. And if you haven't yet, I'll tell you how to do that easily before we move on. But there is some stuff here in this event as I'm talking to people that I thought were common sense, but there's a lot of stuff that people are missing, and I want to go over a few things. And once you understand how some of this stuff works in the game, it will help you moving forward, not just in this event, but in all events, and you'll probably be kicking yourself because you didn't realize this. Some of this is going to be review, but pay attention because there could be one or two things that everybody kind of picks up on here. So this is the first one. Talking to someone yesterday, they're like, I hate that train any player 10 times quest because it's a resource suck. It uses so many players, having to do all that training, and sometimes I don't even have players I want to train. What are you talking about? This is different. So what people thought, train any player 10 times. The assumption was that that meant you had to take a player, and let's say here we'll go to Milner. So the misconception here is Milner is at 19. That means I would have to take him to 29. That is not how it works. What it means is you have to hit the train button 10 times. It's that simple. So if I put 8 players in and hit train, it counts as 1. I wasted 8 players for 1 training. But if I just use 1 player and hit the train button, I've trained him 1 time. Now I've trained him 2 times. Now I've trained him 3 times. Are you starting to understand how this works? It's that simple. And it works like this across all the quests in the game. That is the first thing that I've still blown away that people are confused about. The second thing is here, we have these icon collection and the gallery, and people are kind of, I still haven't found this player. I still haven't found that player. And it's simple, but yet people are still confused about how the shuffle works. The shuffle rewards is not progressive. It only costs 10 points. You can shuffle as many times as you want. So if there is ever an icon that pops up here that you don't need in either your icon collection or your icon gallery, shuffle until an icon pops up that you do need. There's no reason not to shuffle. It's 10 points. You're not wasting anything. It's the resources that we're getting here are not as important as it is just making sure that your gallery and your collection are complete because of the milestones that go with them. So don't be afraid to shuffle to finish this stuff out. Now, once you have the icon collection completed, you've hit 99, you've collected all of your stuff and everything's done. The next thing you need to focus on is the icon gallery. And also remember that these 11 icons are not the only 11 icons you need. There is a Team B, and it doesn't unlock until August 8th. So there's another 11 supposedly icons that will pop up, which is how you come in here to claim your kitty cat kit. Kitty cat kit. Everybody wants the kitty cat kit. That doesn't happen until you've claimed 20 different icons, and right now there's only 11 showing. So until Team B unlocks, don't collect any of these rewards, don't shuffle rewards, don't do anything until that second team unlocks on August 8th, because you're just wasting your resources at this point. There's no advantage to doing any of this early. There's no advantage of claiming any of this. You don't gain anything free each day. It just requires these points that you're using here, the what are they? The legend points is what it takes to shuffle, to claim, and collect everything. So once that team B is unlocked, then you can return to this and start using the reshuffle and making sure that you're collecting all of the new rewards and not wasting any of your points doing so. Another thing is, as you shuffle through, you will notice that sometimes you'll end up with two icons, one on the 4th node and one on the 5th node. If you only need the 4th node icon, get to the 4th node, collect it. You don't have to claim the 5th node. You can shuffle your rewards at any time. That's how it works. You can restart and shuffle the rewards at any time. So right now, you shouldn't be collecting any of this stuff. You should be waiting until Team B unlocks. That's the second big thing. The last thing I want to talk about is when we go in here to the exchanges, some people are still confused how some of these exchanges work, like the Mascherano exchange. This one requires 5 90s to get to 450 points, which is true, but not perfectly. If you have untradables at 93, 94, use only untradables to complete those. Don't waste items that you can use in the market. So if you take a 94 untradable and 489 untradables that you picked up in one of the board games from previous events, it equals 450. There's no sense in wasting coins or tradable players for this. The only thing I need to add here before we get out of this is in the store, I'm still seeing people that are using their gems and they are opening up the 3,000 gem pack here in the event, which isn't it in featured? Do we not have it? Did it drop? No, it is. It's right here. The 3,000 point, the 3,000 gem pack is what I see a lot of people using. And it's fine as a pack, and it does say it's a 300% value, but that is not realistic. It is not a 300% value. It is a 0% value because it's an untradable player. You are much better off going for the tradable player pack rather than the untradable. I know it's a 95 or higher, but when you look at the more info and you see the odds of claiming these players, so you have the 95 and over, you have 100% of it being a 95 or higher. Not to get into like the 98s, it's a 1 in 10 chance that it'll be a 98, 1 in 20, it's a 99, and then it gets worse from there moving up. And again, these are untradables. So untradables, the only way you can rank them is to use your Mascherano's. If you go with the 3,000 pack, it's untradable, but if you go with the 4,000 point pack, even though it's a 91 or higher, they become tradable icons, and you at least get coins back from the stuff that you're selling. If we look here at the 91 OVR player, it is still 1 in 20 for a 94. So you're at 1 in 20 for a 94, almost 1 in 20 for a 95, tradable. That's the difference. Don't pay attention to the 300 times value and the 300% value versus the 200% value and 250% value when you are comparing tradable to untradable packs. That's it. That's all the tips I got. I hope that information helped. If it did, make sure you subscribe here. I'm FinallyHeSleeps. Appreciate you guys hanging out. As long as you keep showing up, I'll keep making videos. And while you're at it, check out my other channels here on YouTube as well. Raid Shadow Legends, my main channel on YouTube, which is Gearheads, all things cars related. And if you're looking for a few laughs, go back to the old cringeworthy channel where we make fun of the alpha male.